Today we're going to go over how to make a terrarium and also how to maintain it once you've done it. Okay, so let's get started.
Are you feeling?
So the first thing you want to do is choose a terrarium, a container. So either an open one or a closed one at the top. And we're going to do an open terrarium. Right, so the first thing you want to do is add a drainage layer. There's no drain hole in the terrarium, so it's really important to have a false drainage, and you can just use river gravel or rocks, anything that can collect the water a little bit underneath the roots. So you want to do about an inch of rocks on the bottom to act as the false drainage.
And she has got a baby.
Okay, so the next step is you want to add a layer of charcoal on top of the rocks, and that just helps keep the whole terrarium really fresh. It prevents mold and bacteria and different things from growing in it. So just a thin layer of charcoal.
We have got to leave all that behind.
So after you have the charcoal layer, you want to do a layer of potting soil. If you're doing a cactus terrarium, you want to make sure you use like a cactus succulent mix, but for ferns and mosses, just use regular potting soil. Okay, so the next step after you have the rocks, charcoal, and potting soil in is to put the plants in. And you want to start with the largest plant first, so you can kind of see the placement and how much room you have. So I'm putting in a maidenhair fern. So you want to put the plants, you want to give them a little bit of room in between all of them. You don't want to do anything that's going to be overcrowded, or ideally you don't want anything to touch the sides of the container. And here's the finished terrarium. It's kind of lower, medium light, ferns, mosses, and a little bird. Okay, here's some quick do's and don'ts for terrariums. You don't want to dump in a lot of water, because once you water a terrarium, you can't take the water out. So when you do water it, just very little water. Always err on the side of underwatering than overwatering. You can even just mist the plants and just dump in like a shot glass or two of water. Also, with terrariums, you don't want to put them in direct sunlight because it's literally going to cook the plants. So you want it to be very kind of bright, natural light, but not direct sun. Another thing you want to make sure to watch with the terrarium, since it's live plant material, is any sort of plant pests or rotting leaves. You want to remove those right away because you don't want the whole terrarium to get infected with any molds or bacteria. So as soon as you see something that's like dying off, a plant or a leaf, just go ahead and pull it out of the terrarium to try to keep it really fresh and clean.